Students and teachers hid in classrooms, and others ran screaming.
Tragedy struck in a place parents felt their children were safe. The worst grade school shooting.
Begin our program with broken hearts in yet another American town, which today became the site of yet another deadly school shooting. A high school in Parkland, Florida.
You know how many school shootings have happened this year?
18.
Do you feel like you're safe in your school?
Absolutely not.
Why do you feel like that?
Because we have no security checks and people can just walk in with anything they want.
Do you feel like your kids are safe at school?
No,
Why do you feel that way?
because there's been multiple school shootings.
Do you feel like the school has any safety precautions to take if there were a school shooting to happen?
Not that I'm aware of.
There's a law that Donald Trump's trying to pass for letting teachers have guns in the classroom to say if there were to have a shooting at that school. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's fine to let a teacher carry a weapon if the teacher is willing to do that and to go through the necessary training that they would need to go along with it.
Have you heard of any school shootings before?
Yes,
Are you scared to go to school every day?
yes,
Why is that?
because they keep the downstairs doors locked.
People can just come in and whenever they want.
Mhm.
How does that make you feel?
Upset
Why does that make you feel upset?
because people were just trying to go to school and get an education, but they died.
Teachers need to carry guns. I don't think the teachers need to be the police. They don't make enough money as it is. They don't have enough school supplies as it is. And it's not their job to be the police. It's not their job to have to decide if they're going to have to shoot a student or not. Well, if they're going to have guns in the schools, they need to be trained officers, whether they're retired or Army vets or whatever. But I don't think guns need to be in schools. Those kill people. They're not for hunting. And they need to do away with those. Those need to, and the bump stocks, those need to be done away with. Guns, I'm not saying take all guns, but I am saying the guns that are not necessary, they need to be done away with. In Illinois, that school that they have all the safety in, yes, it's expensive, but how much is your children's lives worth? The money should be found somewhere to do that. There are safety precautions out there that they could do, and they're not doing it. As far as coming up with the money to pay for these improvements in schools and bulletproof glass and, doors that can't be shot through and cameras all the way down the halls that feed directly to the police department. So when there is a shooter, they know where he is, who he is, what kind of gun he's toting. It's instant feed to the police department. And if they can't find the money to do that, we have a whole industry sitting there that can have millions to $1 billion in tax revenue from the cannabis industry. Legalize the cannabis and take the money and fix our schools.
Do you think schools have done anything to help prevent school shootings from happening?
No,
Why you say that?
because school shootings are still happening. And they haven't put metal detectors in the schools. Also, I feel that there should be more school resource officers on campus during the operations of school hours.
What would you do if an active shooter came onto your campus?
I would take cover. Honestly, I probably wouldn't take cover. I would run off of the campus to my vehicle and drive away fast to try and escape the shooter, because I feel as if the schools do not have enough security to protect me. So, I will protect me.
How do you feel about the walkouts? Do you think they're effective?
I really don't think so. I know there was an incident not too long ago where there was a walkout or like clap out, and someone got shot like in the ankle. There was more to it, but I don't think they're safe or anything. But they might change, but I don't think they'll do anything.
Feel safe in your school? You don't have any.
Hi! Okay. Hey, cool.
What would you do if an active shooter came onto your campus?
Because they keep the down stores